Joseph with Central Florida Forklift. We want to show you today our brand new Heli CPYD 25. This forklift is a 5,000 pound capacity LP forklift. A couple of the features on it, if you look at the front here, from the very front, you'll notice first of all that you have good visibility. 14 inches of visibility here for the driver to be able to see his load. You also have an integrated side shifter, which is very convenient and nice. Also, if you look at the mast, you'll notice that the mast bearings, oftentimes on a mast of these things, you could get right here and you could shake and you see the thing shake like crazy. You can see when I do that with my 200 and none of your business pounds, it will actually shake the whole truck because this doesn't move. That's because these are adjusted tightly. Also, you have an adjustment right here where you can actually adjust these bearings when it does loosen up over time to keep it tight and smooth when it's operating. As you come around the side here, you'll notice that the hoses, of course, are all tucked away nice and neat and where they're supposed to be so they don't get caught, tear and such. You also have your tilt cylinders. On a lot of forklifts, the tilt cylinders will be out here exposed where when a guy gets on, his feet will catch them, stuff like that, or the dust and dirt. These are tucked away, which gives them somewhat of more protection than a normal forklift. Also, you can see also that when they're sitting here, their feet are not near the tilt cylinders at all. As you work on around here, you'll see that you have your LP tank, which your LP tank on this is very easy to replace. Instead of having to lean over this and get all that, this has a release here which comes loose, comes around, and you can just unlatch it, take your hose loose, pull the tank right off, and then replace it. As you come on around here, you notice that your strobe light here, we got it stuck right here right now, but it's magnetic, so it can go wherever you need it to be. There's even a plate at the top. A lot of people have them up there. So that's a nice feature that you have, that you're able to use. As we look at come on around here a little further, you'll see that also that your overhead guard is slanted here, which gives you better visibility for your driver to be able to see the load as it's going up. You also have your mirror, which is on the inside of the cage so that it's protected. Oftentimes mirrors will be on the outside and they'll be easily broken. So that's a nice feature. As we look here also, we see you have a ergonomic, I think's the word, seat. This is the new style Heli seat. It's a full suspension seat, has a seat belt, has adjustment to go that way. It also can be moved forward and back. You can see you can come all the way forward with it. And a knob here to adjust the suspension. So if you're a little heavier like me, it's a little more comfortable for a guy, especially who's on it a lot. You also look here, you have your adjustable steering wheel, which slides up and down. Now a lot of those will click and you never can get it just right. This is what they call an infinitely adjusting steering column, so that you're able to put it right where you want it. So if you're like me, you probably have to have it all the way up to fit in there. Of course, you've got all the boots on your brake and the dashboard, which is very simple, easy to understand. You also, when you get ready to get on, you can see you have an assist handle here, which makes it easier to get on and off. Another feature that I forgot about is right back here in the back. You'll see you've got your backup handle and a backup button, a backup alarm button. So when you're looking back and you're moving a load and you're going backwards, you can hit that button to sound the alarm to let people know that you're on your way back. Also, let's see, another feature I want to show you here is the ease of getting to the engine. Oftentimes when mechanics come out, it's difficult to get to an engine, and that amount of time it takes to do that with unbolting the floor plate and such, it takes a lot of time. The Heli's made it very simple to get to the engine. As you can see, you just lift the seat right there. You see everything's very visible. To actually remove it, it's as simple as removing your mat, removing your plate, which is it's actually not bolted. It's just this comes off, and there you have it. Here, easy access to the engine. You can see everything's right there where you can get to it. You got your nice Mitsubishi engine here, of course, but you're easy to get to your air filter or your oil filter right there, your air filter, your breather here, the little nipple there to squeeze. You've got it all set, and it's easy to get to. Where this comes into play a lot for you, those of you who are going to buy one of these, is it costs a good bit of money to work on these things, as you know, to pay for a mechanic to do that. If it takes them 15 minutes, 1 second, we got a truck going by.
I can edit all this out. Okay.
There we go. So let's say it takes 15 or 20 minutes to get into a truck to start with. Well, you're paying for that time. If it takes you 8 seconds, you know, then it costs too much to have them get to that point. So they're able to get to the parts and work on it quickly. So this is the new, again, Heli. This is the new Heli, a CPYD 25. It has, also on the tires, I should have showed you the tires. These are solid pneumatic tires, they call them. So you wouldn't have to worry about flat tires ever. And they're very well, it's just a really well-made truck. Our mechanics do a good job on it. Or they like working on them because it doesn't take a lot of time to get to the engine, for one thing, and we just don't have a lot of problems with them. So I would encourage you, if you're looking to purchase a new forklift, give us a call at Central Florida Forklift, 863-425-3603, and we'll be glad to help you become a new owner of a Heli forklift.